Bitcoin ETF. Today is January 2nd, 2024, and we have to talk about the Bitcoin ETF. The decision from the SEC is expected any day, but I believe there is a deadline of January 10th, 2024, for them to make a decision. If you don't know, there are 12 or 13 or more applications from large institutions, and they are eagerly waiting for it to be approved so they can finally get their hands on Bitcoin and start to make money on Bitcoin. I will also say that one of those companies that have applied for it is BlackRock, and they have an unbelievable record with the SEC. It's over 500 wins to one loss. When they ask for something from the SEC, it's 500 plus wins to one loss. So many people do believe it will be approved, but there's that speculation and it's a gamble. And I want to make sure that everybody in crypto or those about to get into crypto understand what is happening right now. So let's do a little bit of a history lesson. So January 1st of 2023, Bitcoin was selling at just over 16,000 with over a $300 billion market cap with a B. So these are rough numbers to make the math easy for you, but $16,000 price and $300 billion market cap. Fast forward to mid September when, in my opinion, the ETF conversations really started to heat up, and we really started to think that this could actually happen. And the price of Bitcoin then was just under 25,000 and had a market cap of around 500 billion. And like I said, I think that's really when some of us investors were like, holy shit, this might actually happen. And people started throwing money into Bitcoin in anticipation of this approval. Today, Bitcoin is selling at $45,000 and has a market cap of $886 billion. So let's just take a second to see what happened this year. So basically, the price has almost tripled in 2023. And the market cap has almost tripled in 2023. We went from 300 to just under 900, okay? And from 16,000 to 45,000. So, all right, let's get to it. I think there's three things that can happen. This is just my opinion, not financial advice. Do your own research, but here are my thoughts. If the ETF is approved, you will see a God candle on Bitcoin. What does that mean? It means it's going to go straight up. And who knows exactly how high it's going to go. We don't know how much money these institutions are going to invest right away. We don't know. But they're going to invest and it's going to go up. So you're going to see a God candle and then you will see some sort of pullback. Well, why would you have a pullback after you just got all this institutional money? Because there's people that were buying at $16,000 Bitcoin and it's 3, 4 or more times as much now. They're going to take profits. They should take profits. They're going to take profits and you will see a pullback of some sort. I don't know exactly how big that is. I think that really depends on how much institutional money comes in. All right. Next is if it is delayed. I do think that some of them could be delayed. Some of them have to have an answer approved or rejected. But let's just say it's delayed. You will see a pullback. Probably a significant pullback until we get closer to the dates that are put out. You will see a pullback, pretty significant. All right, now what if it is rejected? If the SEC rejects the Bitcoin ETF, even though they already have a Bitcoin futures ETF, and this is for a Bitcoin spot ETF, but what if they reject it? If they reject it, you are going to see a bloodbath in crypto. You are going to see massive price drops, massive losses, immediately. And so, because it makes sense, just think about it, right? In the last 3 months, we've seen close to $400 billion come in, and the price almost double. If it gets rejected, people are going to be taking it out as quick as they possibly can. Most people. Some of us understand you still have the Bitcoin halving, you're still going to have a bull run, but they're going to try to cut their loss and pull it out immediately and then reassess when to get back into the market. As when I say bloodbath, what I mean is you could literally see all of this money that has come in 2023 come right back out. And you could, I'm not saying it's going this low, but you could see a $25,000 Bitcoin. You could possibly see a $16,000 Bitcoin if all of that money came in based on the ETF speculation, right? It wouldn't surprise me. It could happen. Now, if Bitcoin goes down 20, 30, 40, 50%, what you really need to also understand is your altcoins, which is every other coin besides Bitcoin, is going to drop more than that. So in an example, if you had let's say 50%, right? Let's say all that money since September comes right out and it drops about 50%, you'll see 75% drops in altcoins, as an example. And you need to be prepared for that. So here's what it really comes down to. You need to make a decision today, tomorrow, very, very soon. You need to make a decision. Do you think the Bitcoin ETF is going to be approved, delayed, or rejected? And then invest accordingly. I can't give you that answer. I have my opinions. I will say that I personally am going to do two things. I'm going to take some profits, probably 10% of what I've made this year. Pull it out of the market. Now, it's not a lot, right? If it were to get rejected and go down drastically, I would have wished that I had pulled out more. But I'm going to probably pull out about 10% of my profits and just put it on the sideline. So, if everything goes up, I pulled out 10%. I could have made more money, but oh well. It went up, everything's great. I'm still happy, right? But if it gets rejected, then I have some money that I just pulled out to rebuy at lower prices. And also, I do have some other money that I'm waiting for the next big pullback, whenever that is, whether it's this or sometime later in 2024. There are always pullbacks, even in a bull run. Always. You'll see prices drop 20, 30, 40%, and I want to reinvest then. So I just wanted to share with you guys some of the numbers and the possibilities, and be real transparent about what can happen in any day, and definitely by January 10th of 2024. So I hope this helps. I really do. If you have any other questions, feel free to throw them in the comments, whether you agree, disagree, whatever. Let's chat about it. And thank you for your time.